Hello kids, how are you? I hope that you will be fine and happy. Today we will read this chapter 8, Adverbs. Okay, so let us start now this chapter kids. Adverbs की definitions है. An adverb is a word which. Adverb क्या है? वह शब्द होते हैं which modifies the meaning of a verb. जो verb की और adjective की meaning को modify करते हैं और उसी को हम adverb कहते हैं. Okay. चलिए read the following sentence है. His car crashed severely. The matter is quite certain. The presentation is almost completed. The cricket match is now over. चलिए the bold words like जैसे severely, quite, almost, now. Modify an adjective, a verb or another adverb. Therefore, these are called adverbs. Kinds of adverbs है. Adverbs can be divided into various kinds according to their meaning and usage. चलिए adverb of time है. The adverb that show when an action is done. जब action done होता है are called adverb of time. The answer the question है जैसे when, now, soon, then, yet, recently, eventually, yesterday, tomorrow, daily, early are some adverb of time. Example है my brother arrived late. Her missed the train. चलिए adverbs of manner. The adverb that show how or in the what matter in action is done are called adverbs of manner. The answer the question is how. Most of them are formed by adding L by to and adjectives. Modestly, concisely, jealously, permanently, fast, well are some adverb of manner. Example है the girls walk slowly with her mother. चलिए adverb of degree है the adverb that show how much or to what extent a things is done are called adverb of degree. They answer the questions है how much. They are the phrase before the adjective or adverb. To fairly, hardly, just, very, nearly, entirely, ratherly, almost, extremely, quite are some adverbs of degree. चलिए example है he is very polite and kind. Next है adverb of place. Adverb of the place tells us where or at what place an action took place. Okay. And adverb of the place answer the questions है where. Some adverbs of the place are inside, outside, there, anywhere, nowhere, upstairs, downstairs, away, in and out. चलिए example है my friend's house is nearby. Adverb of the place sometimes express movement is like words, not words, inwards, sideways, and so on. चलिए adverb of the place like behind, front, around, along, also act as prepositions. Adverbs of the frequency. Adverb of the frequency tells us how often something happens. They answer the questions how often. Adverb of the frequency usually come before the verb. Sometimes we can write them at the end of the sentence. Some adverb of the frequency are sometimes, every time, random, usually once a month. That's called adverb phrases. Example है you always make a noise. चलिए next है interrogative adverbs. Interrogative adverbs are used to ask questions. Words like this how, where, when, how many, how much, how often, how long, that, and so on are used for asking questions about time, place, manner, quantity, reason, and frequency of an action. चलिए they usually come at the beginning of a sentence. Example है where. Where did the father go for party? ये क्या हो गया? Place. How often do you go to your cousin's home? ये हो गया frequency. How is the girl performing in the academy? ये हो गया manner. When do they visit the park? हो गया time. और how well do we know her? हो गया degree. Okay? चलिए. Next है exclamatory adverbs. Exclamatory adverbs express degree or extent in exclamations. How and what are exclamatory adverbs? Examples are how beautiful she danced. What a lovely scene. Next adverb of affirmation and negations. Adverbs of the affirmation and negations express hesitation or denial. So he will surely like it. She is not willing to go. Next are relative adverbs. Relative adverbs are words like where, when, why, and so on. They function as adverbs and they say conjunctions also. Examples are they come here whenever they are free. She cannot recollect when she booked the gas refill. In the above sentence, whenever and when are relative adverbs. Okay, चलिए. उसके बाद है kids formation of adverbs. Many adverbs are made by adjectives by adding ly. जैसे careful का बना carefully, quiet का बना quietly, light का बना lightly, heavy का बना heavily, bad का बना badly, simple का simply और perfect का perfectly. Okay, चलिए. However, not all words ending in ly are adverbs. Some adjectives such as friendly, lively, and lovely in ly too. Some words such as early, easy, daily, and the leisurely can be used as both adjectives and adverbs. Example है Priya is an early riser. Priya rose early today. Adverbs are formed by adding the suffix specifies the ways, what, and what's. Example is she glanced sideways and saw the speeding car. Next one. Adverbs are formed by adding. Next way, adverbs may be formed by preposition plus adjective words. जैसे abroad, along, around, anew, blue, etc. चलिए, adverbs may be formed by the preposition plus noun words में हो सकता है जैसे afoot, abed, without, today, etc. Okay, चलिए. Next है preposition of adverbs. Next है position of adverbs. Okay. Adverbs of the time and the place are generally placed after the verb. So after the verb object, if there is one. Example है I will see you tomorrow at my home. Okay. चलिए adverb the manner की बात करें. Generally placed after the verb or after the object. If there is one. Example है he should behave politely. ये क्या है? Before the adjective. ये है after the object. Okay. चलिए adverb the frequency and the certain other words like जैसे almost, already, nearly, quite, etc. are usually put between the subject and the verb if the verb consists of one word. Example, I never sing in public. The verb है हमारे पास enough. Enough is always placed after the word which is modifies. Example है he was foolish enough to disobey his father. Generally one should be placed immediately before the word it modifies. Example है I am feeling tired because I slept for only 4 hours last night. चलिए, when an adverb modifies an adjective or another adverb, it usually comes before the word being modified. Example है we saw very interesting movie last night. ओके चलिए नेक्स्ट है किड्स अभी कंपाउंड एडवर्ब डिस्कस करते हैं. अ कंपाउंड एडवर्ब इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ टू और मोर वर्ड्स का. Some examples of such adverbs are everyday, interest-free, up and about, sometimes hand in hand, asleep, I eat, meanwhile, midway, etc. चलिए एग्जाम्पल है डोंट डिनाई योर क्राइम. You did this crime self-consciously. Somehow I need to reach my school for examination. Next है degrees of comparison. Like adjectives, some adverbs can be compared. They have the same three kinds of comparison. These are number first positive, comparative and superlative. Example है करुणा worked hard. करुणा कठिन परिश्रम करती है. कपिल worked hard than करुणा. कपिल कठिन परिश्रम करता है किससे? करुणा की अपेक्षा. प्रिया वर्कड हार्ड करती हैं उन दोनों से ज्यादा. ओके हार्ड हार्डर एंड द हार्डेस्ट द पॉजिटिव कंपैरेटिव एंड द सुपरलेटिव डिग्रीज ऑफ कंपैरिजन ऑफ द एडवर्ब हार्ड. ओके नाउ किड्स वर्ड्स टू पॉन्डर कॉलम रीड करते हैं. व्हेन एन एडवर्ब इज यूज्ड फॉर वन पर्सन और थिंग्स एंड नो कंपैरिजन इज मेड इट इज इन पॉजिटिव डिग्री. एग्जांपल है fast, early, soon, etc. Next up, when comparison is made between two persons or things is added to the positive degree and this form is called comparative degree. Example है faster, earlier, nearer. Then is also used in comparative degree. चलिए when comparison is made between more than two person or the things is called positive degree and this form is called superlative degree. जैसे fastest, earliest, hardest, etc. and among also used in superlative degree. Okay. Now kids, this chapter will be completed. I hope that you understood well. Thank you. Have a nice day.